Welcome back, everybody. It is Wednesday, and you know what that means. We're here to jump rope together. Today, I'm using a weighted rope. I got the Muay Thai 3.0. It's 1.5 pounds, adjustable. Really, any jump rope is going to work for today's workout. This is just what you should use if you want to add a challenge. Other top recommendations would be a beaded rope or a thick PVC rope. Since it's really not about going fast, we're going to be learning new skills. So heavier ropes make that a little bit easier. Without having to say anything else. Oh yeah, drink water, that's what I wanted to say. Go ahead, get your water, keep it close by, and let's get this thing started. So, how today is going to work, let me get this stopped real quick. Here we go. How today is going to work is we're going to learn an 8 count, right? That's a little jump rope combo. And we're just going to repeat it for a minute. This is one of the best ways to train jump rope and get better at those little intricacies without even noticing, right? Develop those little efficiencies with every trick. So, the first one we're going to do today, we're going to do side, side, jump, jump, side, side, slow. So when I say side, I'm talking about a side swing. So I'm going to go left, right, then 2 jumps, left, right, double bounce, or slow jump. So a double bounce, slow jump, you can use those words interchangeably. That's where the rope goes half the pace and you just fit both jumps in that single rotation of the rope, right? So if I was counting it with maybe a song, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So go ahead, take a second, try that out. You can count it out loud. You can say it out loud. I think saying them out loud normally works best for me when I'm learning a new combo. Just left, right, jump, jump, left, right, slow. Make sure that when you're doing the side swing on the left, that you're putting your right hand underneath to start it, right? So my right hand goes underneath so that when I bring it back to the front, it'll open up smoother. You see, if I have this hand on top, it'll make it a little more tangled as I go to open it. So if I'm doing 2 side swings like that, I'm putting my right hand on the bottom and swinging to the left side. 1 more second to lock in that combo. Left, right, jump, jump, left, right, slow. Left, right, jump, jump, left, right, slow. Okay, you got it? Okay, we're gonna hit the 1-minute timer. Everybody get that rope behind you to start. You don't have to do this the same pace as me. Everybody can do this at their own pace. And if you make a mistake, just get right back into it wherever you feel comfortable. Here we go. Now, while you're doing these side swings, to keep the rope going straight up and down, make sure that the hands don't go too far out in front of you. Right? As I'm going, like if I turn sideways, you can see a little better. My hands stay very close to my body towards the back. Right? I still have to reach all the way across to get the side swing to not hit my legs. But if your side swing starts to have this really diagonal axis and you're getting lost where it's coming around this way, that's what's happening. It's because your hands come too far out. Also, make sure that your hands are not too high. So my hands are right by my waist. And also make sure you're not jumping higher than you need to. You only need to jump the height of the rope. Which for me is a little higher today because I am using a weighted rope. And time. Nice work. That was our first combo. Next one's going to be a little trickier, a little more jumping. We're going to do feet together, apart, together, and then apart but with the right foot to the front. Right? So it's a jump, a straddle position, a jump, and then we'll call it scissors. Right? It's like a lunge forward like this. So if I'm facing this way, this is the position we're hitting here. Okay, so our weight, I still kind of put a little more weight on the front leg there, and my back leg is just coming back like this. So first 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, facing the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're just going to repeat that, but put the left foot out at the end for the rest. So 5, 6, 7, 8, right there. Put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. If you're finding that picking up the little choreographies with the rope can be challenging, you can always take a second, put the rope on the ground, try to lock that in, right? So together, apart, together, right, together, apart, together, left, together, apart, together, right. And you can say that out loud as you go, you can say it in your head, whatever helps you lock in that movement. Whew. All right, one more chance to get ready. And we're gonna get this one going for a whole minute. All right, ropes behind you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay. Now for this one, since it's a lot of open jumps, you're really gonna have a lot of time to think about your shoulders and your hands because they're not gonna be moving so much. Right? All of my turning of the rope is happening at the wrist. I'm not moving my arms a whole lot to keep it efficient. My shoulders are down. They're not totally relaxed. They're definitely not holding too much tension. I don't want to use up a lot of energy in the shoulders right now. I don't want to burn out there. Once again, you don't need to jump too high, right? Just enough to clear that rope. If you haven't made any mistakes yet so far, I want you to try to go a little faster. Or if you're using a weighted rope, you'll start to feel that more than just the jumps, just the legs and the calves. You'll start to feel that all the way up the arm through a little bit of those back muscles engaged too. All right, great, that was our second one. The next one I want to try is we're going to do just 4 jumps, and then on the 5th jump we're going to turn our body. So it's really 5 jumps, but that 5th one is where we start to turn your body. We're going to do a side swing. We're going to jump backward, follow the rope over, jump forward. Okay? So first 4 is easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 5, I'm jumping, I'm turning my legs to anticipate the spin. 6 is the side swing. 7 is backward. 8 is forward. Now, if you find that part to be a little tricky, slow it down, work on that side swing, watch it go over your head, actually jump it backwards. Then, as soon as you jump it, when you land, don't let the rope leave your eyesight. Watch it come up and over to the front, jump through. So, one more time, I'll face this way. If I do 5, 6, this is the side swing, 7 is behind me, 8 to the front again. 5, 6, 7, I'm watching the rope come over, 8. Even though I say don't let the rope leave your eyesight, you also don't want it to go too far flat like this. If you go flat, the open jump is going to be hard when it makes it back to the front again. So watch. When I come here, I jump backward. It's not leaving my eyesight, but I'm still bringing it up, across, and then down, as to keep it on that straight up and down plane that you can see here. Okay, 1 minute of that. That's we call that one a 4-count turn, where you jump to the front, side swing, backwards, forwards. So 4 jumps and then 4-count turn. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump, side swing, back, forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump, side swing, backward, forward. And you can do this as fast or as slow as you want. If you're feeling really good, you can even try to remove some of those jumps in between, but I think I might get too dizzy if I do that. Also, if you feel very comfortable doing it on one side, I encourage you to try it the other way. One of the fun things about jump rope that helps you get all those like level ups along the way is that any trick you can do on one side, you can do on the other side. Any trick that you can do forwards, you can learn it backwards. It might not be easier. Actually, most of the time it's not easier, but that's what makes the level ups worth it. But if you can do it on one side, you're capable of doing it on the other. It's just going to take about the same or less amount of work. Nicely done. All right. We're going to try to do 2 more of these. The next one we're going to do is we're going to alternate our feet. And each time our we'll do a cross on 4 and a cross on 8. So I'm going to do left, right. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And these are going to be great drills, not just for your physical, but for your mind. It makes you better at freestyling combos in the future, right? Your body will start to develop new connections of ways that we can connect one move to the next. Also just connecting different moves at the same time, right? Like this is the hop step and the cross happening at the same time. So Quick reminder, a little more time to practice that. We're doing 1, 2, 3, cross on 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Whew. As soon as you're ready, we're gonna do that. If you need more time to practice, pause the video, get a sip of water if you need it. Otherwise, let's jump right in to this cross on 4 and 8. Okay. And since we got a whole minute, we'll have plenty of chances to really focus on our cross and really adjust how we're doing this, right? You don't want your hands to be super high. You want them to be crossing about at your pockets, pointing down towards the ground, diagonally down. If you find that your elbows are touching or past there, you actually might be crossing too much. Crossing too much generally is not the problem though. You'll see most of the time people cross at the wrists and then they don't fit through here, or they cross up here and that makes the rope come up really high. So if that's one of you, your hands are up here or if they're right here, try to make that adjustment to crossing diagonally down. Okay. Okay. Almost done here. All right. Let's do one more. Let's do some ultimate challenge here. We'll make this one extra tricky. If you don't get this one today, that's all right. It's one to work forwards to. We're gonna do jump, cross, jump, double under. That'll be the first 4, right? So it looks like this. Open, cross, open, double under. And then we're gonna do straight out of that double under. You know what, we'll just do that one. Open, cross, open, double under for the first 4 and for the second 4. We'll see how that one is. If we like how this one goes, we can crank up the difficulty next week. You'll just have to tell me in the comments what you thought of this one. Okay. Deep breath. Sip water if you need it. Remember, we're doing open, cross, open, double under. 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. Okay. Ready, set, go. Open, cross, open, double under. Open, cross, open, double under. Make sure you're speeding up the rope before you jump for the double under. And then when you're switching back into those open jumps, depending on what rope you're using, you might have to put some effort into actually slowing it down. If you find that this is a little too easy for you, try putting the other hand on top. Every other cross. There's endless ways to change up your jump rope routine. This is one of the ways that I like to drill a lot of my tricks is I'll make these 8-count combos and turn on the song. And then I'll just run these tricks over and over until I can talk while I'm doing it. Woo! All right. Great job, everybody. Let's do this. In the comments right now, I want you to tell me which tricks you want to do in this type of workout. Right? If you want harder, you want easier, maybe more cross skills, more footwork, or maybe just one skill in particular that you love, let me know, because I want to do more of these. I think it's a great way to train just different areas of the brain, and not only completing the combos with efficiency, but developing new ones as we learn all these little micro connections, right? Like the double under to the single jump, or the cross with one foot to the open on the other. Ooh, all right. And with that, I think we're gonna say great job, everybody. See you in the comments section, and I will see you all next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time.